We've got some breaking news. The jury has reached a verdict in the Rutgers dorm spying case, and we're lucky enough to have someone to talk to us about that. But first, let me introduce my co-host, Eric Hesseldahl. Thank you very much for being here. We've got Michael Amon from the Greater New York section, who's going to tell us all about this jury verdict, which has been a bit of a mind-blowingly odd case.
Fascinating case.
Yeah,
actually.
fascinating case. Tell us about what the parties were accused of and then what they've been found guilty of.
Okay. It's a case in New Jersey. It was a Rutgers University student named Tyler Clementi.
Yeah.
He basically, it was an invasion of privacy case and a bias intimidation case. His former roommate at Rutgers,
Darun Ravi.
yes, was convicted today on charges, on hate crime charges and on invasion of privacy charges, also witness tampering and evidence tampering. And it arose from a case in which his roommate Tyler Clementi was gay, and he had a man come to his room, and at the time Darun Ravi had a webcam in the room, and essentially recorded some of their encounter.
And this is a picture of Darun Ravi in the courtroom hearing the verdict earlier today. That was from earlier today.
Yeah.
Sorry, carry on, Michael.
So they're both very young men. They're both 18 years old when this happened in September 2010. College freshmen, exactly. And after Darun Ravi and a friend watched this on the webcam, he immediately tweeted about it and said, you know, just watched my roommate make out with a man, yay. And then I believe 2 days later, set up the webcam again because Tyler had told him that he was going to have someone to the room again, and then tweeted about it saying it's going to happen again. Shortly after that, Tyler found out about the webcam there and committed suicide.
Jumping off the bridge.
Exactly, jumped off the George Washington Bridge.
So what's interesting here is that a large portion of the prosecution's case was that Darun Ravi was homophobic. He didn't like having a gay roommate, and that was a lot of the motivation for what was happening here. How did that fall out? Did the prosecution make that accusation stick?
It seems that they did. The jury did find that Darun Ravi, his actions were trying to intimidate Tyler Clementi for being gay. They found him guilty of a hate crime in this case. Ravi's attorneys argued that it was the actions of a young man who sort of took a prank a little too far, but ultimately the jury believed the prosecution in this case, that it was out of homophobia that he was invading the privacy and intimidating.
Now we know that Ravi was not charged in connection with Tyler Clementi's death. That seems significant because it'll have a large bearing on the sentence, right?
That's true. Although the jury was told that Tyler Clementi committed suicide, but the prosecution was not allowed to make the argument that there was any connection between Ravi's actions and the suicide, nor was the defense able to say anything about why he committed suicide. So that was a specter in the trial, but it was supposed to be kept out of it. Now, in terms of his sentence, he could face up to 10 years for the bias intimidation charge. He will likely face less time because he is a first offender. Adding another wrinkle to it is that although Darun Ravi is a legal resident of the United States, he is an Indian citizen and could be deported after his sentence.
Wow. Okay. So obviously a lot of tough times in his future. Thank you very much for that, Michael Amon of the Greater New York section of Wall Street Journal. We appreciate you coming on the set here to tell us all about this.